boomers, but it's well-deserved if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Really selfish generation in general.
I've been seeing this a lot lately, how the boomers are to blame for everything. It makes me want to cry because you go in the comment sections and people are like, oh, well, they're dying off soon, so that's a good thing. No, you could learn, you 20-year-olds, you people in your 20s could learn something from the baby boomers. And don't listen to these liberal pieces of shit, okay? They were not a selfish generation. Did Tucker get drafted? Because, see, it was the baby boomers that were drafted. It was the baby boomers that came home and were treated like shit by their fucking government, okay? Because of liberals like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tucker. Oh, they can label themselves as MAGA and America First. They're no different than the whiners and complainers of the liberals. That's the reason they couldn't give any praise to the Air Force that did a fantastic, amazing job in taking those nuke sites out. Because liberals never will give our military any praise, which is likely why they hated the baby boomers. But let me show you something else the baby boomers have that these deadbeat generation, because they're all my generation. I'm Generation X. Tucker Carlson is, and so is Marjorie Taylor Greene. The difference between us is I'm a truly America First agenda. Don't even try to tell me, well, no, they just look at it differently. No, they are the most unpatriotic, especially going into July 4th. Could you show some patriotism? No, the whiners and complainers, which is liberals, never can show any patriotism because they're too busy bitching and moaning, just like these two. Look at that number, patriotism. Baby boomers, 76%. That was when I remembered, even though they had been through hell with being treated so horribly coming back from Vietnam, and I remember that, I miss that. It is because of that generation. You have a happier country when people are patriotic. You do. These people are not patriotic. For Tucker Carlson to talk about the most selfish generation is the baby boomers, what a piece of shit, when you are the most selfish generation. You weren't drafted. You didn't come home and get treated like crap, did you, Tucker? No, you got to sit your ass on the news every night and make your commentaries way back when you were wearing your bow tie, and now you're trying to act like you're all hip and you go after the baby boomers. Well, they will be. That generation is going fast. But that's the generation you 20-year-olds need to learn from. Because regardless of what crises we faced, they were always very patriotic. Both my parents were so patriotic. Not so much anymore because the country isn't very patriotic anymore. It's heartbreaking. It makes me want to cry every time I think about it because I remember when it was. Not just in the 4th of July, but on a regular basis because of the baby boomers. But they are dying off. And what do we have taken their place? These liberal pieces of shit that call themselves MAGA. I'm sorry, I know I get so mad about this. Because when you see literally what the problem is, it makes you angry because those people have the bully pulpit. The crap has the bully pulpit. The bullshit, the problem with the world wasn't the baby boomers. It's that shit. It's the Tucker Carlsons. It's the Marjorie Taylor Greenes. It's the Steve Bannon, because all these people blame the boomers, okay? Never wanting to look at themselves, look at how they're the problem. No, we're just going to blame our parents, right? We're just going to blame the boomers. Of course liberals would do that. That's why they're liberals. Not only that, belief in God, look at that difference. That's another positive thing that made our country way better. So in then having children and baby boomers saw America as the best place to live. Why? Because that goes hand in hand with patriotism. Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, these people that shit all over America, move. I almost wish we could deport them, but you know, that would be very un-American. But I'm tired of the negativity of these people. I'm tired of listening to their liberal vomit, okay, that never wants to praise our troops. Have either one of them said, except within passing, about the amazing job the Air Force did with taking the nuke sites out? Did anybody watch that whole press conference of them showing the video? No, because Tucker and Marjorie Taylor Greene are too busy bitching and moaning like a couple of liberals, which is what they are. I mean, please, Tucker Carlson started on CNN, okay? I mean, he was supposed to be the representation of the other side. CNN never had it. So the other one on CNN that was supposed to be that was, he's married to Mika. Yeah, he used to have Cross Country, Crossroads, something like that. And he was supposed to be sort of the right-wing commentator. And Tucker somewhat was like that too. Yeah, both fake. All liberals. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's why all you get from them is bitching and moaning and looking at another generation to blame. So if Marjorie Taylor Greene cares about the 20-year-olds and because she said, well, the 28-year-olds don't view anything the way the baby boomers do. Oh, well, that's good, because I mean, this will just lead to, I mean, look at Gen Z. This will just lead to unhappiness. Because when you don't love your country, and you won't if you listen to these liberals, you're eventually going to have more and more people not patriotic, not believing in God, depressed, sad, and unhappy. So can you see how even with the challenges the boomers faced, they were far more intelligent and definitely a greater example of what being an American is than these damn liberals everybody has to listen to.